It was all good just a week ago. Oh, bad news. Ryan Garcia again drops Gervonta Tank Davis fight. They're moving on, looking at other options after really weeks of clout chasing, mentioning the Gervonta Tank Davis brand. That's what I will talk about right here in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, this was literally a few days ago, boxing scene. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss a thing. Boxing scene, I'll put the link in the description. They posted this link, and it was from an interview conducted by I do believe, De La Hoya. And it says De La Hoya on Garcia Tank negotiations, quote, "We're talking. It's a great start," says Oscar De La Hoya. Everybody is eager about that fight, meaning Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. That is the only fight Ryan wants. That is the only fight that Tank wants, De La Hoya said to Fight Hub TV. Okay, not looking so bad so far. But wait, there's more. Look, we're talking. So yeah, it's a great start. To get to talk to the other side, it's a great start. We want the fight, that's the bottom line. So as negotiations continue, maybe we'll release something, but in the meantime, we're keeping everything hushed because we want to surprise everybody with this super fight that is happening later this year. But wait, there's more. He did an interview with Ellie, ES News, literally days after this Fight Hub TV interview, and he says in terms of progress, there's zero progress whatsoever. Hey, we're trying to get a hold of Tank's side. We don't know who to talk to. Nobody picks up their phone. Nobody calls back. And it says this is about his inability to reach anyone from Gervonta Davis' side. I feel they're playing games, so I'm moving on. So he said he's moving on like Maya, right? And he says, I'm going to Teofimo Lopez's fight next week to possibly secure that for Ryan Garcia. Wow. You see it on the screen. These are direct quotes from an interview. He says there's zero whatsoever progress. We're trying to get a hold of Tank's people. But I just showed you the boxing scene interview, which encapsulated another interview from days before. And De La Hoya says we're talking, and that's a great start. And basically that's where everybody wants to be. And then the quotes were, we're eager for the fight. Everyone likes to fight. Look, we're talking. So what we have here is a failure to communicate. If anybody's gonna sit on my channel and act like this doesn't look sketch, to do two competing interviews within 24 to 48 hours that are saying polar opposite things, and you want me to believe that Ryan Garcia and his team really want this fight. Now, I've made a previous video about this, and I made a video that you have Steffi Bull, who works with Maxie Hughes, and he confirmed that an offer was sent to their side from Ryan Garcia's people to potentially fight. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, who is Maxie Bull? This is some bull. And it's a guy from the UK no one really knows about, and he has no power. This is Maxie Hughes, as you see, 25-5-2. So he has 2 draws, 5 losses, been stopped 2 times. And out of almost 30 fights, 27 fights, he only has 5 knockouts. And his guy, he's a southpaw. His team says that they received an offer, and they doubled down because there's multiple interviews you can find right here on YouTube that are saying Maxie Hughes has received some type of offer. Now, if the fight goes through or not, that remains to be seen. So this is clearly a joke. Obviously, Golden Boy, they're going to say whatever, regarding Ryan Garcia, say he wants to fight Gervonta Davis and stuff, but actions speak louder than words. You can say whatever you want. That's what your mouth say. But at the end of the day, your actions are showing a completely different story. It's telling a completely different tale. When you're saying you want to fight Gervonta Davis, who probably has like a 90% KO ratio, he's a multi-division champion, and you're sending offers to Maxie Hughes' team who is literally the opposite. The only thing that Gervonta Davis and Maxie Hughes have in common is they're both southpaws, but that's where it stops. It's the rock, right? Maxie Hughes has no power versus on the power spectrum, Tank is all the way to the right on the power spectrum, right? So this looks bad for several reasons because Ryan Garcia, and again, you guys got to subscribe to the channel. I kick out the latest content, SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. At the end of the day, this is how I grow the message on my channel organically. A lot of people want to learn about this sport, and I'm trying to build and uplift the sport of boxing. So you guys can help with that message by taking a few seconds, pausing in this video, SLC, subscribe, like, and comment in that order, right? We're on the road to 300,000 subs. Let's go. And it requires an army, Ego's army. Let's get it. So Ryan Garcia, this looks bad for various reasons. I don't even have to really go into depth or detail on why this looks bad. Ryan Garcia is doing all these videos like in his garage or body shield challenges and talking greasy and calling out Tank and on the mic. Hi, it's me, Mike Tyson, Tank. This nigga talk hella shit about you. He said he gonna smack you in front of your family, right? He was all on the Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson podcast. And, you know, he was saying all the things, jumping up, screaming, and saying all the things he was gonna do. 2 rounds. But your team is not getting it done. And this, I told you guys this before. I'm the best in the business. Ego Shadama strikes again. There is no other. I am the greatest. When it comes to covering boxing in the digital age, in the digital space, often imitated, but never duplicated. Let's go. I've told you this. Now I showed you this. At the end of the day, you have Ryan Garcia's team and Golden Boy, and you're looking at Golden Boy now. They're the common denominator. They had a fight on the table where Jaime Munguia said he was down to fight. Jamal Charlo said he was down to fight. And then in the 11th hour, they pulled out and said, nah, Jaime Munguia, he's not going to be doing that because we need DAZN involved. And then you had Ryan Garcia, who had one fight at 140, and being the B-side to Gervonta Davis, they said, oh, the fight, we want to have the fight at 140. And that's another, you got to look at a super fight like this. When there's a super fight, you're trying to resolve problems as opposed to creating them. But Golden Boy, seemingly, they keep creating issues. The weight was never an issue because Tank was fighting and campaigning, and the champion had a secondary belt at 135, and that's where Ryan Garcia was as well. But then they created another issue, and all of a sudden Ryan Garcia was saying that he wants to fight at 140. And then Floyd Mayweather did an interview, and he says, no, the fight would happen at 135. And then now you have Oscar De La Hoya, as you guys seen in the title, Ryan Garcia is exposed. You have Oscar De La Hoya, who's claiming he wants to make the fight, but then within a day, all of a sudden this bad news comes out that he can't get in touch with anyone. But you just said we're talking. How do you go from we're talking to a day later to we're not talking because I don't know who to get in touch with? And you want me to believe this? There's no way I'm going to believe that because it makes no sense. You can't say on Monday we're talking and everything's good and we want to keep it on hush because this is a good fight for the fans and we want, you know, the fight to happen and yada, yada, yada. And you say this on Monday, and on Tuesday, you're saying something completely different. You're saying, hey, I don't even know who to get in touch with. These people are playing games. We're moving on to Teofimo. And even the Teofimo, we don't even know what Teofimo looks like against Pedro Campa. That's his return off of a loss. And it's still with the top rank. You know, it's a top rank. It's not an in-house Golden Boy fighter. So I'm not going to hold my stock in a Teofimo fight. This just looks miserable. Let me know if you agree. Put your thoughts in the comment section. We now know what the real issue is. This keeps happening. Ryan Garcia with Isaac Pitbull Cruz. You look at Charlo, as I mentioned, with Jaime Munguia. And now Ryan Garcia, for the umpteenth time, keeps talking about whooping Tank. And then days later, there's inconsistencies in what his team is saying and putting out. Bang! Subscribe, like, and comment. Enema. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We work it.